very first Starbucks coffee, tea and spice was founded in 1971 in Seattle, Washington. It was the entrepreneurial product of three men's passion for coffee, namely Jerry Bowen, Zev Siegel, and Gordon Boker. Growth for the first decade was slow and was localized only within Seattle until Howard Schultz entered the company in 1982. With his ambitious goals, Schultz brought about massive and rapid changes to Starbucks. It quickly expanded within the USA between 1987 and 1992, and subsequently into overseas markets like Japan and Singapore. In slightly less than 2 decades, the once small Seattle roaster grew into a leading international coffee brand with 19,972 stores in over 60 countries. However, such big-scale global operations will inevitably have an adverse impact on the environment in terms of resource depletion and environmental degradation. For example, 2.5 billion plastic and paper cups were consumed yearly, resulting in high amount of wastage. Large areas of trees were felled to produce such paper cups from virgin material, while the plastic cups are non-biodegradable. Starbucks' consumption of paper cups represents a significant fraction of its overall environmental footprint.
Starbucks is aware of the adverse impacts that its operation has brought to the environment, hence,
Starbucks is going green!
However, in a typical Starbucks...
Good morning, what do you like to have today?
A grande salted caramel frappe, please, having here. Ah, why paper cup?
Because you're very troublesome and I need to wash you after use. So inconvenient.
This misalignment in interest between Starbucks and its employees can be attributed to its inability to educate and provide incentives to motivate its employees.
Another Starbucks green initiative is to promote the use of tumbler to reduce the usage of paper cups. For example, you will receive a 50-cent discount when you make a purchase using your own tumbler.
Really? I don't think many people knows about this. Let's ask them.
Hi guys, do you use your own tumbler when you visit Starbucks?
Why?
This shows that while Starbucks is trying its best to go green, it failed to communicate and influence a positive behavioral change on its customers.
So, what can Starbucks do?
Hi, I would like to have a cup of mocha. Dining in, please.
Sure, dining in, we'll be serving you in a mug instead. Is that okay?
Yep, sure.
Yay! She's not using me for dine-ins! I love it when they use my friend mug for drinks served dining in. My friend loves it too. But I hope that more people will use another good friend of mine, Tumblr. Recently, there's a 1-for-1 promotion for buying drinks in him. Also, if you have a Starbucks card, you only need to use Tumblr for 6 times at Starbucks to get a free drink. If you use me, you will need to purchase twice as much. While you are contributing your part to the environment by using my friends instead of me, Starbucks is also ensuring that their employees play a part. To appeal to the staff and make them motivated to reduce the usage of me, there is the implementation of the Green Store Award just like this. This award is rewarded to the store that is deemed to be the greenest, and the criteria are rather simple. For example, the store that uses the least amount of my family and I will be able to get a chance in getting this award. Isn't it simple?
Just imagine the amount of waste that would be produced given our huge amount of coffee consumption in a day. If we do not take any action now, it will slowly pile up and pile up. Mother Nature will definitely struggle to breathe. Other than just motivating our employees, Starbucks has also decided to implement recycling bins at all of our major stores to encourage our customers to play their parts in recycling. This is an effort to cut down the waste and at the same time save costs on having to use more raw materials to produce our cups again. So all in all, there are 3 measures that will be implemented. Firstly, In terms of management appeal, employees are trained to be green and hopefully, the Green Store Award will motivate them in being green. Secondly, to financial appeal, promotions are used to encourage the usage of tumblers and reduce the number of paper cups used. And lastly, we hope that you customers will remember to recycle the paper cups. We hope that eventually, Starbucks will be able to adopt a two-way communication by listening and conversing with its stakeholders and together to save the trees in our environment. And when you think of the word green, the first that comes to your mind will be Starbucks.